What's up, people? How are ya? Here it is, people. Here it is. You know, every once in a while I forget who I am. I want to be known as the court jester of trading right now because every once in a while I start taking myself serious and I start to get really concerned about myself on how come I can't make any money trying to figure it out. You know what? I'm done trying to figure it out. Let's just accept the fact that I'm cursed. Let's just accept the fact that there's someone watching what I'm doing. Let's just take eBay for an example. Alright, we all know how much I loved it. We know how Carl was pounding me into the pavement trying to get me to buy a big position in the stock. Let's look at Monday for existence. I sold the stock at 35 and the stock started to plummet. What do you know? I was feeling good about myself there for a second. What'd that last for? About an hour and a half? Then I went to go play with my kids because generally I'm a stay-at-home dad when I'm not working, and I just go home and I play with my kids and we have a good old time. Put the jester hat on and we run around the house playing spaceship and hide and go seek. And there I see eBay closing strong there, just under 35. Still, at least it closed at 34.98. So this is a typical trade in the world of Suck My Nasdaq. Make some money, get out of the trade, have it pull back, making myself feel maybe this is the one that I won't feel bad about myself for selling for about a second. And then what do you know, the next day it gets upgraded by about 175 analysts. Oh, then I think Kramer started talking about it. Of course, once again, you must have watched my show and knew I got out of the stock. So then it goes to 35 and a half. And then I'm saying, Carl, maybe we should buy it back. And he's like, nah, whatever. So there you were, Carl. I don't understand exactly what your point is, but if you see a stock going up, isn't that normally a good time to get in? Didn't you say you thought that stock was going to go to 40? So buying it at 35 or 36, you still got 4 points to go. I don't fully understand what your concept is there, but I'm not even going to argue anymore because there I was and everyone was telling me, oh, don't worry about it. It's a low volume rally. It's running into resistance. It's not going to do anything. You know what? These are people that have not, and will not embrace the horror of exactly who I am. I am some sort of, I'm a hero. I am the hero of the stupid. I know that's a phrase that's been used before, but here's what I'm telling you. There's no denying it. There's no denying it. The other day as a goof, when the Qs were breaking under 48, I said, watch this. I'm going to sell a naked call against the Qs and the market will rally from this moment on. Boom, boom. That was at 48.85. Now the Qs are at 49.15. So if you had sold the call to me when I did it at 26 cents, now they're worth about 50 cents, you would have doubled your money. See, the whole concept of the website is for me to try to get these to you in the chat room. So you have to come to the chat room because I'll be in there. And when I'm doing trades, I will let you know exactly when I'm getting out. And eventually, when I raise some more money, because having the video next to the chat room live, that costs a lot of money. And I didn't realize how much it was going to cost, so I really can't get that thing running right now. Plus, it doesn't even run well right now. So we're still working out the kinks. The forums and the portfolio. The portfolio is more or less, I'm going to show you what I like, what I'm still in, because I have 9 different accounts. I have stocks that I'm never going to sell. I have stocks that I swing trade and the day trading. Oh, how do you people sit there and do that to yourself every single day? All I've done day trading over the last 5 years is taken money out of my own hands. Either I churn my own account or I see a stock that I'm making money on. I see it go down 3 cents and I think, oh, maybe I should sell it here so I could, lock into a profit, only to have it just go ripping back up. So that's what it is. So I'll be in the chat room today. Join us at suckmynasdaq.com. And I'm told I'm going to be wearing the jester hat in Vegas. So if anyone's coming to the Trader Expo in Las Vegas, OC Securities booth, I'll be there thanks to Ken Scorda wearing the jester hat and whatever costume he wants me to put on. Because at this point, that's all I'm good for. I'm good for comic relief. Because making money trading the stock market's just not going to happen to me anymore. But what's going to happen is, like I said, if I'm a loser and I'm losing money 80 to 90% of the time doing these day trades and whatnot, remember, whenever I sell, stocks go up. That's all you really need to know. If you're a noob here, and I know I'm getting a lot of emails trying to be, there's a lot of private jokes and I'm saying shout outs to people that nobody knows what the hell I'm talking about. This is the gist of the show. I'm a trader that used to make money. Thankfully, I'm a Jew, so I put a lot away. I bought a house. I got a 30-year mortgage on my home. I bought my wife a nice diamond ring and lots of jewelry when I was making money. So we have stuff. Because I'm right now, thank God that I, saved some money. Because Jesus Christ, I still own Lucent, for God's sakes. That's how awful I am. But here's what the story is. Whatever I do now, I could pick a winner. I could pick a $12 stock, I'll sell it at $14, and a month later it'll be at $25. That's what it's all about. If I have to sum it up in a nutshell. So that's why I'm telling you, eBay's gotta go to $40 right now, because that was the original plan. Get in here at 28, sell out of some at 32 for a quick profit, loaded back up at 34, because I thought it was gonna go to 40. Then I've been trading in and out of it over the last month and a half, getting absolutely destroyed. Pretty much lost all the money I made from 28 to 32 to 35. This is what I do. This is what I do. So, and if you need some help as far as technical analysis, my boy Malice, the 16-year-old wonder kid who's managing the site whenever he's not at school. I forget sometimes the guy's 16. I'm wondering where he is during the day. Oh, that's right. He's got to go to homeroom. Oh, my God. So I'm 35 years old right now, and, I'm riding the cusp of insanity. All right, so please, before it all blows up, before that little vein in my eye just, shoots right out, before I just, that's it. I just keel over and you're wondering what happened to me. And I will be back. Everyone, that is Thanos. Thanos is a comic book character. You want to know? Let's just get into it right now. I know people don't like when I go over 5 minutes on these monologues, but I gotta tell you what Thanos is all about. Back in high school, I had a friend named Larry. We called him Blades, because that's what he wanted us to call him. And we never did anything that Larry didn't want us to do, because Larry experimented with steroids. He was on the wrestling team. Larry was already 6'2" in high school, and I was a measly 5'5", but Larry was a good friend. We had a good time together. And Larry one day grabbed me around the neck. He said, you gotta read this comic. You gotta read this comic. I said, Larry, I don't really like comics, but I'll read it. Okay, what is it? He's like, it's about it's this guy Thanos. He stomps worlds. He fucks people up. He killed the Silver Surfer. Every comic book character came to fight him, and he thwarted them all. Yeah, he used the word thwart. So I was forced to read the comic book Thanos and the Infinity Gauntlet. Where are you, Larry? I still love Thanos to this day. I've adopted him as a young brother of mine. Thanos kicks ass. And that's how I named, in brief, it's all about Larry and steroids. Because Larry held me up, basically like Darth Vader held that guy up in Star Wars. He held me there, basically making sure that I went out and bought the comic book and became a Thanos fan. So, some say steroids are bad. I say steroids are good for the comic book business. Because Larry will come to your house and force you to read them. Alright, well that's who Thanos is. eBay goes to 40. I don't know what the hell happened to Akamai yesterday, but my new stock is ZRAN. I haven't even told you guys about it, but ZRAN, they've reinvented their business. They're in a good industry right now. You might want to take a look at it. There's a couple of other stocks that I've been sniffing around, and if you haven't noticed ARIA, A-R-I-A, remember that one? I was saying, oh, look at it, it's pulled back a little bit too much. That's the stock with the guy with the hair plugs. Stock was under 4, now it's a little bit over 5. So the stock does move around. So I'm not saying get into it here at 5, but if you were paying attention about a month ago, I said get in at 4. So those are the do what I say trades. You gotta understand another thing about Suck by Nasdaq. When I don't do a trade and I tell you guys to do it, oh, that's always a winner. Because I say, again, I cannot make money for myself. That's why I'm here, to help you, all right? So let's have some fun. Let's have some make money. And I'm not buying eBay back. I will not buy it back. So please, somebody buy it, have it go to 40. I don't give a shit what the hell the charts say, or the volume is drying up, or this, that, and the other thing, and the PE ratio, it doesn't make a difference anymore. You have to embrace the horror. I'm never wrong. I'm never wrong when I get out of a stock. I make stocks do magical things, and of course, the bull market will continue now because I'm still short. I got these $50 calls for September. So you know the Fed, whatever the Fed's gonna do, because I don't understand. No matter what I think, the Fed's gonna, whatever the move is, it's gonna go up. Okay? If he cuts 25 basis points, it's gonna be baked in. They say, oh, we need to cut 50 basis points. If you cut 50 basis points, that's just proving the point that we're in some sort of trouble, right? I say you don't do anything and come out and say, we've decided not to cut the interest rates because everything's okay. How about that? How about tell us that? And that will make the market rally, and we'll probably go up for the next 6 or 7 months straight up. All right? Enough.